There's a moment on every long ride when everything just clicks. It's not always where you expect, or when you expect it. Sometimes, it sneaks up on you after hours of riding, when your mind is quiet and your senses are wide open to the world around you. For me, it happened deep in Mongolia, the sun setting over the endless steppe. The sky was painted in gold and violet, and the only sound was the steady thrum of my engine echoing across the plains. I realized I was completely alone, yet I'd never felt more connected to the earth beneath my wheels. Weeks of mud, dust, and exhaustion faded away, replaced by a profound sense of freedom. Every challenge, every tough mile, suddenly made sense. The hardships weren't just obstacles, they were the very things that made this moment possible. In that quiet, with the engine humming and the horizon stretching forever, I felt truly present. There was no past or future, just the now, just the feeling of being alive in a vast, wild world. All the noise of normal life, emails, schedules, was gone, replaced by the simple realities of the road. Out here, nothing else mattered except the next turn, the next patch of sky, the next breath of crisp air. The wind, the gravel, the need to find shelter before dark. These became everything. Each small decision felt important, each moment sharpened by the knowledge that you're truly on your own. That clarity is the reward for all the hardship. It's a kind of peace you can't find in comfort, a satisfaction that only comes from pushing through the tough times. The struggle makes the beautiful moments shine. When the sun finally breaks through after a storm, or you crest a ridge to see a view you've earned, it's pure magic. You're not just passing through, you become part of the landscape. The road, the weather, the land, they shape you as much as you move through them. People ask why I do it. Why leave comfort behind for uncertainty and challenge? The answer is simple, but hard to explain until you've felt it for yourself. The answer is that feeling of being truly alive, pushing your boundaries, and discovering what you're capable of. It's about finding out who you are when there's nothing to distract you from the journey. And it all starts with the simple decision to get on a bike and ride. That first twist of the throttle is the beginning of something bigger, a journey not just across miles, but into yourself. Watching the world change from a motorcycle is unlike anything else. The road stretches out before you, a ribbon of possibility, and every mile brings a new horizon. The wind is your constant companion, carrying the sense of earth, rain, and distant fires. You feel every dip and rise, in the land, every subtle shift in temperature as you ride from valley to peak. You don't just see the landscape, you ride through it, part of its scale. The world isn't framed by a window, it's all around you, immersive and immediate. The colors seem brighter, the sounds sharper, the air more alive. Crossing the deserts of Kazakhstan, the horizon stretched into infinity, the emptiness humbling and beautiful. The silence is profound, broken only by the hum of your engine and the whisper of wind. You realize how small you are, yet how connected you feel to the vastness around you. Then, the world shifts, foothills become mountains, and you're riding through clouds, in the Andes, surrounded by snow-capped peaks. The air grows thin and crisp, and every turn reveals a new, breathtaking vista. It's a reminder that the world is always changing, always surprising. It's not just the epic views, it's the small moments. Pine forests in Canada, coastal roads in Vietnam, the scent of salt and pine, the play of sunlight through the trees, the sudden downpour that leaves you soaked and laughing. Children waving as you pass, their smiles a universal language. These fleeting connections remind you that, no matter where you are, kindness and curiosity are everywhere. On a bike, you're open to it all. The rain, the sun, the dust, and the cold. Each sensation is part of the journey, making every mile more vivid and real. Crossing borders, you feel the world's diversity firsthand. New languages, foods, and faces greet you at every stop. Each crossing is a step into the unknown, a chance to learn and grow. Customs shift with every invisible line. The architecture, the road signs, even the air changes. You notice the details, the way people greet each other, the rhythm of daily life, the flavors in a simple meal. You're not just crossing a map, you're riding from one culture into another, witnessing the tapestry of human life unfold. Each journey is a story, each road a thread in the fabric of the world. That's the magic of travel on two wheels. It's freedom, discovery, and connection. An adventure that changes not just how you see the world, but how you see yourself. Every big trip starts with a map and a dream. Charlie and I drew a line from London to New York. It seemed impossible, but that line made it real. Dream big. Trace a route that excites and scares you. Don't plan every mile. Leave room for the unexpected. Consider seasons. Don't cross Siberia in winter. Research main corridors, cities for supplies, and trouble spots. Your line will change, but it gives you direction. Next, paperwork. Passport with a year's validity, visas for each country, and start early. It takes time. For your bike, registration, carnet de passage, a passport for your motorcycle, and international driving permit. Not every country needs a carnet, but many do. Make photocopies and digital backups of all documents. Get organized early. It's a huge relief. Then, you're ready to turn the dream into reality. Packing for a long motorcycle trip is all about essentials. Layered clothing, merino base, fleece mid, waterproof outer, keeps you ready for any weather. Lightweight, easy to set up tent, warm sleeping bag, and a good mat are your home on the road. A small stove and pot mean hot meals anywhere. No basic bike repairs, flat tires, chain fixes, and bring a toolkit, spares, and a compressor. A solid first aid kit is non-negotiable. Pack personal meds and a head torch, zip ties, duct tape, and on a multi-tool can fix almost anything. A satellite messenger could save your life if you're truly remote. You don't need to be rich to ride the world. The biggest upfront cost is the bike. Reliable, second-hand models are often best. Invest in good safety gear, helmet, suit, boots, gloves, luggage, camping gear, and tools add up, but buy used or on sale to save. On the road, your main costs are fuel, food, and accommodation. Fuel prices vary, so research ahead. Eat like a local. Street food and markets are cheap and authentic. Camping keeps lodging costs low. Hostels are great in cities. Balance comfort and budget. A trip like this can be done for $50 a day or less. Adventure is more accessible than you think. Safety starts with your mindset. Ride defensively and expect the unexpected. Traffic rules vary wildly. Be ready for unpredictable drivers, animals, and rough roads. Don't ride tired. Fatigue is dangerous. Weather is a major factor. Stay hydrated in heat, layer up in cold, and never push through storms. Always check forecasts and be flexible. Prepare for emergencies. Take a first aid and basic maintenance course. Carry a satellite messenger for SOS and let someone know your route. Bring enough water and food for an extra day. Respect local cultures, learn a few words, dress modestly, and ask before taking photos. A friendly, respectful attitude opens doors and keeps you safe. Most people are kind, but kindness starts with you. Stay alert, stay humble, and you'll thrive on the road. Preparation and respect are your best safety gear. A long ride is as much an inner journey as an outer one. Stripped of routine, you discover resilience you never knew you had. When things go wrong, you figure it out. Every time, you learn patience, problem solving, and to trust your instincts. The road forces you to live in the moment, focused, present, free. Simplicity becomes liberating. You realize how little you need to be happy. The open road teaches humility and gratitude. Encounters with different cultures broaden your mind and fill you with appreciation. You return home changed, more confident, resourceful, and open-minded. The sense of accomplishment stays with you forever. That's the real reward of adventure. Preparation is key. Here's your essential checklist. Get your bike fully serviced. Check tires, brakes, fluids, and luggage setup. Organize documents, passport, licenses, carnet, visas, and make copies, physical and digital. Lay out all your gear. Be ruthless about what you pack. Riding and camping gear should be comfortable, lightweight, and reliable. Toolkit and first aid kit must be complete. Don't forget electronics, phone, power bank, GPS, camera. Test pack your bike and go for a loaded ride. Notify your bank, get vaccinations, and set up a way for loved ones to follow your journey. Learn a few key phrases for your destinations. Take a deep breath. You're ready. The adventure is about to begin. In the end, all the planning fades. You just have to go. There comes a moment when the maps, the checklists, and the endless research give way to something simpler, the urge to move forward, to see what's out there. The open road doesn't care if you're perfectly prepared. It just asks that you show up, ready to embrace whatever comes your way. That first mile is the hardest, but it's also the most thrilling. The nerves, the excitement, the sense of stepping into the unknown, all of it mixes together as you twist the throttle and leave the familiar behind. Every journey begins with a single turn of the wheel, and that first step is where the adventure truly starts. The world is waiting, full of landscapes and people that will change your life. From winding mountain passes to quiet forest roads, from sun-baked deserts to bustling villages, every mile brings something new. You'll meet strangers who become friends and discover places you never imagined. You don't need to be a superhero, just a reliable bike, some savings, and courage. The rest you'll figure out along the way. Pack what you need, trust your instincts, and remember that every rider started somewhere, uncertain but determined. Start small if you need to. You'll quickly realize you're more capable than you think. Even a short ride can spark a sense of freedom and confidence. Each mile builds your skills, your courage, and your belief in yourself. The motorcycle community is global. Help and friendship are everywhere. Whether you're lost in a foreign country or just need a hand with a flat tire, you'll find fellow riders ready to share advice, stories, and a sense of belonging. The hardest part is deciding to do it. Everything else falls into place. Once you commit, the road opens up, and you'll find solutions to problems you never expected to solve. The memories you make will last a lifetime. The laughter around campfires, the breathtaking views, the sense of accomplishment after a long day's ride, these are the moments you'll carry with you forever. You'll forget the discomfort, but never the sunrises, the kindness, the adventure. The challenges will fade, but the stories and friendships will remain, growing richer with every retelling. It's about the journey, not the destination. The road teaches patience, resilience, and gratitude for the simple joys of movement and discovery. Don't let fear hold you back. Life is too short for what if. The only regrets you'll have are the adventures you didn't take, the roads you never traveled. The road is calling. Go on, have the adventure of your life. Trust yourself, trust your journey, and let the world surprise you. I promise, you won't regret it. The freedom, the friendships, and the memories are waiting. All you have to do is answer the call.